So guys, this is where we are at the new traffic circle, and this is the road that was completed recently. We took a walk down this road. Eventually it leads to the East Bank public road, but it hasn't been completed all the way there. It's probably about a mile from the end, from the connection. In other words, they have about another mile of road to complete before you get to the East Bank public road. However, rumor has it that this is where the East Coast East Bank bypass linkage will meet up with this East Bank bypass road, and I don't really see it yet. I actually have to admit that I don't see evidence of a 4-lane highway being built here. Now maybe I have to go down this road a couple of miles, but right now we're about 5 miles west of the Ogle point we looked at in last video. You know, where we looked at the construction of the East Coast East Bank linkage. That's about 5 miles east of here. That's okay, not in high. So that's about 5 miles east of here, and the rumor has it that this is where it will meet up with this East Bank bypass road. That's what the rumor says. However, I really don't see it. I'm not seeing evidence that this road is being built to join that road. What I see here is a large intersection, like 2 traffic circles that have combined, which tells me that they do intend to have some kind of 4-lane road perhaps coming in, but I don't see it yet. It's not yet materializing. However, I know in Diamond, if you go back to a video I made earlier, in Diamond there is another 4-lane road that looks something like this. It was being constructed at the time. Go back a few months and you'll find that video where I walk along that road, and that is another possibility that that road in fact will be connected to the East Bank bypass road and possibly the East Coast West Coast East Coast East Bank linkage. But there's a lot of traffic, a lot of trucks going in and out of this road, and eventually I'm going to take a walk down this road and see in fact if they're doing any construction that would lead you to believe or to think that it's becoming, you know, the connecting point. However, let's see what's happening here. This is the new traffic circle. It's less than a week old. I guess about a week old now since they've completed it. There are people doing some maintenance work there, cleaning up the pool. The pool does look a little cleaner today. The water looked green the last time I was here. This morning it looks much more transparent, so it seems as if they've treated it. There's going to be a lot of ongoing and continued and continuous maintenance that's going to be required. I don't know if we have the ability or the capacity to keep up with the maintenance. We certainly don't have a tradition of maintenance in this country, so we'll have to wait and see what happens a few months down the line. But this is what's happening at this neck of the woods. So we came down here to investigate the linkage, right? Came here to investigate what's going to happen eventually with this connecting point from the East Bank bypass to the East Coast Road. That's road linkage we saw in the last video. And from what I'm seeing here, it seems as if it could be the connecting point. It could be the point at which these roads meet. But we're We're gonna have to wait for a few more months perhaps because of the pace at which they're building to see if that materializes. But that's what's up, guys. That's what's happening here in this neck of the woods. It seems as if this location is destined to be the meeting point for the East Coast East Bank linkage, East Bank bypass road linkage. But there's no evidence at this end that the same amount of construction is being done. But we haven't done any thorough investigation yet. We're gonna have to go down that little road to see if it's true. But as you can see, there's a whole lot of infrastructure being built here. It seems as if this could be the meeting point of several roads, and that alone keeps the speculation open. In other words, we're still open to the speculation that this is in fact the meeting point. There seems to be a running group that's using this as their turnaround point. So a number of people are coming in here and turning back, heading back north. So it seems as if it's an exercise group that's out here this morning, Saturday morning. We're gonna take a look further up this section of the road as time goes by. In other words, we're gonna see how far this road goes in the next several months. We have to go back all the way to Diamond to investigate what's happening in the housing sector, the new housing developments, but that is gonna come in future videos. So stay tuned. In the meantime, share this video with friends and family around the world. Let people know what's happening here in Georgetown, Guyana with this new East Bank, East Coast road linkage at the new traffic circle. Share this video. Let people know what's happening here in Guyana. Later!